April 21st, 2012, the Camp Nou, over 98,000 Barcelona fans screaming. Just 4 games left in the season, and Real Madrid's lead at the top of the table is only 4 points. If Barcelona wins tonight, the title race stays alive. If Real Madrid wins, they practically seal their first league title in 4 years. The score is 1-1, 73 minutes gone. Then Mesut Ozil receives the ball 40 yards from goal and does something absolutely outrageous. Without even looking up, he launches a pass that completely fools Barcelona's legendary defenders Carles Puyol and Javier Mascherano. The ball drops perfectly into Cristiano Ronaldo's path. One touch to control, one shot past the keeper, goal. And then, as 98,000 fans sit in stunned silence, Ronaldo turns to the camera and waves his hands downward, telling everyone to calm down. That moment, that goal, that celebration became iconic. But what most people don't realize is that this wasn't just any season for Ronaldo. This was the season where everything came together. And to understand just how ridiculously good he was in 2011-12, we need to start from the beginning. When Ronaldo first joined Real Madrid in 2009 for a then world record €94 million, everyone expected immediate domination. He was coming off winning the Ballon d'Or at Manchester United. He'd scored 42 goals in all competitions. He was supposed to be the missing piece, but reality hit different. In his first season at Real Madrid, Barcelona absolutely destroyed them. On November 29, 2009, Zlatan Ibrahimovic scored the only goal as Barca beat Real Madrid 1-0. Ronaldo couldn't do anything about it. The following season got even worse. Real Madrid faced Barcelona 4 times in 18 days, across 3 different competitions. They lost 3 of those 4 matches. The worst was a 5-0 demolition at the Camp Nou, where Gerard Piqué held up 5 fingers to the cameras after scoring the final goal, a manita. Ronaldo had to watch Lionel Messi become the all-time top scorer in El Clasico history with a hat-trick in a 4-3 thriller. Even though Ronaldo scored a penalty in that game, it didn't matter. Messi had 20 El Clasico goals. Ronaldo had just a handful. The media narrative was simple. Messi was the king. Ronaldo was second best. But heading into the 2011-12 season, something changed. Manager Jose Mourinho had been studying Barcelona for an entire year. He knew their weaknesses, he knew how to beat them, and most importantly, he had a plan to unleash Ronaldo like never before. This plan would transform everything. The 2011-12 season didn't start well for Real Madrid. They drew 2-2 with Barcelona in the first leg of the Spanish Super Cup, then lost the second leg 3-2. Barcelona won the Super Cup. Again, Mourinho was furious. He knew he needed to do something radical, so he built his entire tactical system around one thing: getting Ronaldo into the most dangerous positions possible. Mourinho deployed Mesut Ozil in the number 10 role with total attacking freedom. His back was covered by a defensive wall of Sami Khedira and Xabi Alonso. Ozil's job was simple: find Ronaldo. That season, Ozil provided 17 assists in La Liga, the most of any player in Spain, and Ronaldo was on the receiving end of most of them. But it wasn't just about tactics. Ronaldo himself was evolving. He was 26 years old and entering his physical prime. His first step was still lightning quick. His vertical leap was still ridiculous. But now he had something extra: maturity. He started picking his moments better. He stopped trying to dribble past 5 defenders every time he got the ball. He let the game come to him. And when the moment arrived, he struck with deadly precision. The results were immediate. On August 27, 2011, in Real Madrid's first La Liga match of the season, they destroyed Real Zaragoza 6-0 away from home. Ronaldo scored a hat-trick. A week later, he scored another hat-trick against Rayo Vallecano in a 6-2 win. Then another hat-trick against Malaga in October, another against Osasuna in November. By December, people started asking a simple question: could anyone actually stop this guy? December 10, 2011, the Santiago Bernabeu, Real Madrid versus Barcelona. This was the biggest test yet. Barcelona arrived at the Bernabeu with confidence. They'd beaten Real Madrid there before, but this time was different. Barcelona won 3-1. Messi was brilliant. Ronaldo scored, but it didn't matter. The defeat sent Mourinho into a tailspin. He was at breaking point. A month later, the teams met again in the Copa del Rey quarter-finals. Real Madrid lost the first leg 2-1 at home. Ronaldo scored, but Barcelona had the advantage. In the second leg at Camp Nou, the game got ugly. Pepe stamped on Messi's hand right in front of the referee. Barcelona won 2-2 on aggregate and advanced. Mourinho waited in the stadium car park after the game, literally ambushing reporters to complain about the referee. Things looked bleak. Barcelona had beaten Real Madrid 3 times in a row across 2 different competitions. The psychological warfare was working in Barca's favor. Ronaldo was scoring goals, but Real Madrid kept losing the big matches. And that's when everything changed. Real Madrid went on an absolute tear in the league. They started winning and winning and winning. By late March, they had a 4-point lead at the top of the table, and the Camp Nou showdown was approaching. Real Madrid needed one more statement, one more performance to prove they were the best team in Spain. And it all came down to April 21st, 2012 at the Camp Nou. Sami Khedira gave Real Madrid the lead early with a scrappy goal from a corner. But Barcelona equalized in the 70th minute through Alexis Sanchez. The Camp Nou erupted. Momentum had shifted. Barcelona was going to complete the comeback. Everyone could feel it, except for 2 men, Mesut Ozil and Cristiano Ronaldo. Just 90 seconds after Barcelona's goal, Ozil received the ball near the halfway line. Without hesitation, he launched a 40-yard pass with such perfect weight and disguise that it completely fooled both Puyol and Mascherano. The ball dropped right into Ronaldo's path. One touch, bang, goal. Real Madrid 2, Barcelona 1. Ronaldo ran to the corner flag and did his now iconic calmer celebration. Hands waving downward, stay calm, this is my house now. The goal effectively ended the title race. Real Madrid's lead stretched to 7 points with just 3 games remaining. Barcelona's era of dominance was over, but Ronaldo wasn't done yet, not even close. Because the real story of this season wasn't just that one goal, it was the relentless, unstoppable goal-scoring machine that Ronaldo had become. The numbers from Ronaldo's 2011-12 season are genuinely absurd. In La Liga alone, he scored 46 goals in 38 appearances. That's 1.21 goals per game. To put that in context, that stood as Real Madrid's club record for most goals in a single La Liga season, until Ronaldo himself broke it a couple years later. But it wasn't just about quantity, it was about how he scored them. 7 hat-tricks in the league. Not 2, not 3, 7. He scored 5 goals against Rayo Vallecano in one match. He became the first player in La Liga history to score against every single team in a single season. He scored from free kicks, from penalties, from 30 yards out, with his left foot, with his right foot, with headers. He even scored a ridiculous back heel goal against Rayo, where he had his back to goal and just flicked it in from 8 yards out. The sheer audacity. And here's the crazy part. He did all of this while Lionel Messi was having his best season ever. Messi scored 50 league goals that same year. 50. The 2 of them combined for 96 league goals in a single season, which was a record for 2 players in the same league. Across all competitions, Ronaldo finished with 60 goals and 15 assists in 55 appearances, an average of more than a goal per game. He won the Pichichi Trophy as La Liga's top scorer. He finished second in the Ballon d'Or voting behind Messi, and most importantly, he led Real Madrid to their first league title in 4 years with a record-breaking 100 points. Despite all the success, the 2011-12 season ended with one massive disappointment: the Champions League. Real Madrid dominated the group stage. Ronaldo scored crucial goals. They cruised through the knockout rounds, and then they drew Bayern Munich in the semi-finals. The first leg in Munich ended 2-1 to Bayern. Real Madrid had the away goal, but needed to win at home. On April 25, 2012, at the Santiago Bernabeu, Ronaldo stepped up. 6 minutes in, David Alaba handled the ball in the box. Penalty. Ronaldo stepped up and buried it. 1-0. 8 minutes later, Mesut Ozil played a brilliant pass, and Ronaldo scored again. 2-0 on the night, and 3-2 on aggregate. The Bernabeu was rocking. Real Madrid were heading to the Champions League final, except Arjen Robben had other ideas. He won a penalty for Bayern and converted it. 2-1 on the night, 3-3 on aggregate. The game went to extra time. Neither team could score. It went to penalties. Ronaldo, the best penalty taker in the world, stepped up first. Manuel Neuer had studied Ronaldo's penalties. He knew Ronaldo preferred to go low to his left. And sure enough, Ronaldo went exactly where Neuer expected. Saved. Then Kaká missed. assist. Then Sergio Ramos blasted his penalty into orbit. Bayern won the shootout 3-1. Real Madrid were out. Mourinho later said, losing that semi-final on penalties, with your best player missing the crucial first kick, was the hardest thing to move on from. Ronaldo had scored 2 goals in normal time. He'd given everything, and it still wasn't enough. But that heartbreak doesn't diminish what Ronaldo achieved in 2011-12. So, was 2011-12 Cristiano Ronaldo's best season? The case is pretty clear. He scored 60 goals across all competitions. He won his first La Liga title with Real Madrid. He broke the club's league scoring record with 46 goals. He became the first player to score against every team in a single La Liga season. He scored the title-clinching goal at the Camp Nou with that iconic Karma celebration. He averaged more than a goal per game while playing against the greatest Barcelona team in history and the best player in the world. Yes, he scored more goals in later seasons. In 2014-15, he scored 61 goals, but by then, he'd lost a bit of his explosive pace. He was more of a penalty box predator. In 2011-12, he was everything: speed, power, technique, finishing, dribbling, free kicks. He could beat you in 5 different ways, and that's what made this season so special. It was the perfect balance between the young, explosive winger and the mature, clinical finisher he would become. This was Cristiano Ronaldo at his absolute peak. When he told the Camp Nou to stay calm, he wasn't just celebrating a goal, he was announcing his arrival as the King of Spain.